Well, hello there. I am Nicole Pro Sparkle Junkie, and I'm really hoping that my volume is working for you. um, if you happen to jump on, if you would please let me know so I can know that I'm getting some volume. That'd be great. So tonight we're going to spend a little time on the junk journal that I've been started on recently. Let me see if I can get this any better for you. At least have it a little bit straight. Okay. So I'm doing some things in the Dragonfly junk journal. I've done a few little shorts on the how I did the cover and how I did the pocket on the inside. I thought that I was videoing when I sewed in my pages, and guess what? I don't have it. So I apologize for that, but we'll flip through this real quick so you can see the pages. I can't recall where I got these. I'm pretty sure it was something free somebody offered online. And so I just love to get things for free. And so you can see I've got several pages in here. I even put a little doily in here. I think that's cool. There's a paper bag in here. Here's a little envelope that I made a little pocket out of. I love this page. That's why it is in the center. I would love to find a couple of little charms. That's why I've left these long here. So I'm hoping that I will find some charms. Here's the other side of that envelope. More. The other side of the paper bag. These pages were just so beautiful that I had to create with it. Sometimes I find that it's the fabric that I find that inspires me. Sometimes it's the paper. You just never know. Just never know. So I've cut out a few things here, little cutouts for me to use, and we're going to start here in the front and just start kind of decorating a few things. Hopefully we can get to the middle. Ignore the mess around my desk because I have been busy paper crafting this week. I'm going to move these over to the other side because I feel like it'll be easier for me because I am right-handed. Okay, so this thing here, this is my little pocket. I wanted to do something on it to kind of accentuate it a little bit. I'm not sure what that is going to be, but maybe some lace or some trim. I feel like this trim is just really not in the same category. So let me see here. I got this nice box of pretties here. Got some flat lace, some fabric. Now this might work. I don't know. We'll pull that out because that might work. It's just a real pretty trim. I don't know. This might work. I'm going to pull it to the side just in case. There's some real dainty trim. This is kind of a crocheted type of a thing. What else do I got? I might want to use this. I'm probably going to go for more of the off-white colors as opposed to stark white. Got some blue trim. What else? What else? Now, if I wanted to use something that was whiter like this, I could definitely, color it with my inks. Distress it a little bit. We might use that. But I think I definitely want to use this. Now this, it reminds me of, how dragonflies, their wings are so just fragile. And this feels fragile to me. So I think that would be a good one too. All right. So I think I've got a good start on what I might want to use. I am going to pull out some seam binding that I purchased off of another creator. This feels like a good color. All right. Let's put this aside for the time being. And let's get going. So I want to, like I said, put something up here that is going to just kind of give it a little bit of oomph there. Let's look at this. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I was thinking maybe lace would be even better. Maybe this one, except for I feel like it still kind of blends in. So let's do this. Hey, buddy. My little dog is here. Or he's not little, I guess. My old dog is here with me. He's whining because he wants to go out, I think. But he's going to have to rely on his daddy to let him out tonight while I'm doing this. So here's something. If I'm going to put lace on this and glue on this, I'm going to really want something in here to protect so that it's not going to glue to itself. So let's just take a piece of going to stick that down in there. Now, there are times when I will use some hot glue to get things where I want them to be. So this is one of those times. I'm going to just put a bead of the hot glue here. And we'll just lay that right there. I want to hit that with a little bit of color. A little bit of that blue that I was using on the cover. There. I like that. You can see it. This page here, I really hate to do anything with it. I love it. I feel like it could be a good place to journal. But I would like to have something to stick in this pocket here. So let me pull out of my pile over here maybe something. I've got this extra page, and if I just fold it up, I think, sorry, I lost connection there for a minute. Just going to put a little bit of color on the edge here. And then we'll just stick that right there. Sounds good to me. All right, moving on. I've got this page. I love these flowers. This one will be for journaling, and I do want to stick something over here just to kind of fill a blank, it feels like. So I'm going to get my glue out. Put that little cutout on there. Hold it down. And then maybe we put a little flower on there too. It just decorates it up a little bit. So this could be, you know, you could put a picture here on this end. Somebody could do some journaling as to what this little book's going to be all about. And then let's get into doing some other things over here. Love this color here. Love these drips here. I hate to cover anything up, but I think, you know, I'm going to have to. So I also like this. And I was thinking maybe we could just make a little pocket there. Maybe we could. Now, I want to get out one of my distress inks. Let's do the antique linen. Silly me, did not bring another brush. So let's just use this ink like this. And then, oh, I spilled all my rhinestones. Oh my goodness. That's okay. We'll just leave them right here like this. And I'm going to just rip this across. Rip it. Which makes me wonder, do I want to use that side? No, we'll use this side. And just do a little bit more. I don't like that. I'm going to get my another brush to use. Oh. Okay. Just want to antique it up a little bit. And then this should fit right here. There's a little extra room here. Okay. I like that. All right, so now I'm going to do, let's see here. Sorry. I have to get it set up just right. We're going to do a pocket, so oh, quit your whining. Let's get glue on 3 sides. Put it right here. I went a little crazy with the glue. Now, I found online some tags and just general ephemera. There's a few bigger tags. And I think this looks good with that. So let's just make this a nice, great little tag here to put in our pocket. I'm not the greatest at using... Hey girl, can you hear me good? Because I was concerned about that. I'm not the greatest at using these. We're going to see if it works. Get my punch. Okay, good. Oh, you know, I have one of these fancy things. I forgot there was a punch on it. Oh well. And since this has got purple in it, I'm going to try to use one of these purple ones. These eyelets. I'm just not all that great at it. Okay, so I think it goes like this. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. And then squeeze really hard. See, it didn't work. Why? Why did it not work for me? Is it because this hole is too big? I don't know. Or am I supposed to use these things on the back? I just don't know. We're going to try that. So it goes like this. Oh my goodness. Somebody needs to give me a tutorial on this. I see people do this all the time and they don't have issues with it. I try to do it, it never works. Try again. Squeeze. Okay, it worked that time. I don't know. I don't know what I did different, but I did. And we got the hole in there. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. And I don't know if it's just me, but I really do like to have something tied to the top of most of my tags. It's not 100%, but I like to do that. So let me find something that I can tie up there. I don't know if I have anything. I might just use this. I might just use this seam binding. So I thought we'd do a few pages and kind of see how things go. Right, so then that will go in that little pocket there we just made. And then I've got some music paper that looks kind of old, so I'm thinking maybe I will also put a piece of music paper in here. Got find something that I like. How about Sweet Will of God? He is so precious to me is on the other side. These are from copyright 1902. This paper is not from 1902. So I'm just gonna, it's gonna stick out above the top, and I'm okay with that. Just having a little, something in that pocket is all I was looking for. So let's go to the next page here. I love this just by itself. But over here on this page, I'm thinking we do something fun. I've got this little tiny doily. Look at that little tiny doily. And so let's use that. Maybe put a little bit of purple on it. And watch what happens here. So if I put some purple on this, right here on top of this page, it's going to kind of act like a stencil. And we're going to have a pretty, look at that. Cool. Build up around it a little bit. Now, I don't necessarily even have to use this here, but I could, or I could not. We'll find another place for it. But let's put something in the middle of that. It'll give people, you know, the opportunity to do a little journaling down here, or put a picture down there. And I want to find something real pretty. I know what we'll do. So I've got this little tag. We'll put this little tag over here right after I ink these edges. Put this little tag over here, and it'll be a little tuck spot. So I need to put, shoot, I need to put glue over here. If I can get it to come out. This is always my challenge. And over here. Okay, you eat some spaghetti. Enjoy your dinner. All right. So now we've got a little tuck spot here. Oh, and guess what we can tuck in there? This cute little thing here. Let's put some more color on it. So we'll just tuck that in there. I like that. Okay. So we're moving right along here. This paper is really old. It's like a notebook that somebody had and, you know, never used. If I had it right here, I'd show you. I might have it right here. Let me look. Yeah. I just want to share because it's pretty cool. Goldenrod. This color paper is highly recommended by eye specialists. But it's got like name, school, address, grade. But it was like a whole, now there are some pages that were written in, which I do plan to use at some point, but just not today. But how cool, right? There's some figures written on the back of it. I just thought it was neat. But it's really, really fragile paper. So when I sewed it in, I put right down the middle, you can probably see, I put some washi tape to give it a little more stability. Just to give it a little more stability. So there's a little hint for you that you can do. All right. I found this little circle thing, and I think it's going to be perfect right here in the middle. Okay. So let's flip the page. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do over here. I like this because there's not a dragonfly over here, so we need to bring the dragonfly over here, right? What if I do this as a tuck spot too? I don't want to put anything real substantial on this paper because I'm afraid that it will end up not, it'll end up tearing is what my concern is. Okay. I'm going to find another piece of paper. So a while back I created some paper that's just got scribbles and I don't know, some math and words I can't even read on it. And I like to use those sometimes in the journals, but I do want to have it not so stark. I really wish that I would have tea stained it or coffee stained it, because I feel like it would have been a lot better to put in journals like this. Let's do some vintage photo. Where's the other one that I was using? Well, I'll use this one. I'll have a little bit of purple too. So just take your brush or whatever you're using and see how that's coloring that. Giving it an old look. Some streaks in it. And whatever else we want to do. I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. So if you're watching me for the first time, you should know I don't always do junk journals, but I've been doing a lot here lately. And I go through stages where I like to do something for a while, and so while I'm in that mode, I will share whatever I'm doing at that point in time. But the one constant that you'll probably find with my crafting is that I like to have a little bit of sparkle to everything. Just a little bit. Okay, I think that's good for this page. So what we're going to do, we're going to get to the middle here. That's my goal tonight. Get to the middle. And then I'm going to go back and add a little bit of bling to it. I feel like the these rhinestones that I've got here, they are the AB rhinestones, which means I can't even pronounce it very well. Aurora. Okay, they're AB rhinestones, which means it's the color. So these rhinestones show a little bit of blue. They show a little bit of pink. There's some purple in there too. And this is something that I offer in my shop at NicolePros.com. And I felt like that would be perfect for this particular journal. Okay. Let's see here. I like this page. These pages, the designer of these pages really made it hard to cover things up. But I am going to put a little bit of different color on this one here, this old dictionary page that I threw in here. And then maybe we will make a little pocket here. Now, maybe we make a pocket with some lace. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. Let me get scissors to cut this with. These can sometimes be tricky. And it's hard for you to see it too. But these can sometimes be tricky because if I glue this here right now, which I'm going to do, then the glue's wet. And you turn the page and start working on the next page, and you got glue everywhere. And you glue your pages shut. So, I have a trick for that. Now, I'll probably come back and put, I want something, I'd like to have that purple in there. So let's do this, this here. I'm not going to worry about putting anything in there quite yet, as far as the hole. Here's where I take my piece of plastic and just do that. That way it doesn't stick to the other page, right? Doesn't stick to the other page. I want to put just one of these fun dragonflies on this page here. I feel like with the coloring there, it shows up really well. Last night I stayed up a little bit later and did a little bit of fussy cutting. All right, this page has, you know, it's regular, not a fragile paper. And every once in a while, what I like to do is put some lace on the edge here. And I'm going to pull out that lace that I said. It seems fragile, right? Kind of like the wings of the dragonfly. So we're going to put this on the edge here. Now you can have it stick up above the page, and that's fine. Where did this go? Where did the lid of that go? I don't know. Just sit right there. I'll find it. Oh, there it is. I was going to say I'll find it eventually. I like it to stick. It's going to stick out a little bit. This is another one where there's going to be glue. I'm going to have to find something else to stick in there to keep it from gluing to the page in front of it. Okay. When I'm using, when I'm gluing down some lace or something, I typically like to use a tacky glue or fabric tack. Sometimes I'll use my hot glue, but usually it's that kind of glue because it works better with fabric or lace. So just letting you know that. I'm going to pull out this piece of cellophane here. We're going to put that there and move on to the next page. I love this just the way it is, and I'm going to leave that there too. But we got a pocket here because this is our bag, right? So I've got a pocket here. So let's just make something fun out of this. Let's do that. Why don't I take a piece of this extra little paper that I've made here, and I'm going to tear it here because I like the words, right? And pull this back over here. And then I want to kind of make this look dirty and everything here at the top. That was just a little too much of a flippy flappy thing going on there for me. Okay. Because what I've done here is cut a hole so you can see that there's, you know, a little pocket. And I just want to cover that area back there so it shows up better. So let's get some glue on here. And I'm just going to put it right there. So now you can clearly see that we've got a pocket there. What are we going to do with this bag? Well, I think it might lend itself really well to like a belly band here. And you're saying, what's a belly band? Well, let me show you what a belly band is. I think I'll use paper for this. I think. Let me look and see what all I've got. Oh, forgot I had that. So let's use this. Let's use this piece of vellum. And what we do is we just take, you can use a piece of fabric. You can use a piece of paper. I'm going to use a piece of vellum. We're going to tear it. I want it to be about like that. And you put it this way. Now, we're only going to put glue here and here. And then that allows us to stick something in there. But it also gives us a nice little place to put something fun. This kind of looks good there. And it's a little tag too, so I'm going to punch the hole. Punch the hole. And let's just try to use this eyelet thing again. See if we can get that to dry while we're doing this. What color do we want to use this time? Maybe the red. Yeah, let's use the red. Now, maybe I can get it to work really well for me this time. We'll just have to see. It goes like this. Just stick it in there. Ooh, I got it. Okay, now squeeze. Okay, I think I've got the hang of this. Maybe. Who knows? All right. So I like that. And I would love to have, here's a little piece of something that we can tie on there. We'll just tie this right on here. And it's purely going to be decorative, but I've got this little piece of paper too that I really like. So, oh man, if I tear this, I might lose some of the detail, but I'm going to do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway. So we're just layering. So I'm going to layer this piece on top here. And then I'm going to layer this on top. Hopefully that doesn't soak through. You may be able to hear my dog snoring in the background. Just ignore that. You might. You might. Okay. We're getting there, guys. I also got out these little vellum quotes. I like this one. Follow your heart wherever it takes you and be happy. Life is brief and fragile and only loaned to us for a while. Wake up every morning with the thought that something wonderful is about to happen. Good thing to remember. I'd like to put that on. I'd like to put it on another piece of paper, but I don't really think it's necessary. Now, where did that go? Isn't it crazy when you just have something and then it disappears? Oh, there it is. Things just disappear on this desk. Just crazy. All right, so I'm just going to stick that there. I like it. So, you know, somebody in the future can use this pocket here. I don't have anything to put in there right now. Let's go over to here. This one, I would love to do some kind of little flip-flap thing. And I've got an idea. So I have some little tiny envelopes. Little tiny envelopes. And if I stack them up there, let me get a few more of those. If I stack them up there, we could do a little flippy thing. Let's see, where are they at? Here we go. There we go. Okay. So maybe 3 of them. We'll just make some little pockets. And I do want, of course, I need to make them look old, right? So let's use our distress ink. What if I have, oh, I do have some water in here. I'm going to try something. Because the distress ink, one of the things about it is that it reacts with water. Oh, the distress ink does not. It's the oxide that does. Wait a minute. This is oxide. Yay. Yay. So we'll see what we can get to happen here. So as I was saying before, I don't always do paper crafting. I do other things too. And you're going to see a little bit more of that here and there. But what I will say also is I am pretty active over on my Facebook page. So if you want to see a lot of the other things that I do on a regular basis, think about looking me up on Facebook. I'm working on another junk journal right now over there. I just finished the Lighthouse journal that I gave to a friend. And this one, I just liked the paper, so I really had to do it. I don't really have plans for it at this point. Okay, so let's see if we can make this oxide work for us. So I think my plan is to, okay, I'm just going to do it like this. I think this needs a little bit more. All right, scoot those back. I'm going to get a little bit of water, and I need this. Okay, so I've got my cup over here that I was drinking out of. Let's just do this. Look at that. I got some over here that I didn't mean to. But look how it is reacting there. Crazy. It's getting like water droplets on it. I love that. But I do want to dry it before I try to glue it in there. And this is plugged in. So let's dry this. Sorry, this takes a minute. If I try to glue wet paper, it will not work for me. All right. I mean, look at the reaction that had. Look at it looks like it's been wet. Oh, my battery's getting low. Okay, my battery's getting low, so I'm going to have to finish this page. And We didn't get to the middle. Almost, but we didn't get to the middle. So we'll have to finish up another time. So let's just go ahead and glue these down. Here's my, hope that I get it right. I just folded the actual little envelope thing backwards. Put one here. We'll put one here. And we'll do one more right above that. So now we've got three little, well, I did that one wrong. Well, crud. See, gotta watch myself. I will get something backwards. Okay. Now I've got three little spots where we can put stuff in, and I'm going to need to put some ink on these. I was not thinking about that. But while we're at it, let's get out some of our little cutouts here and just put some little extras on the envelopes. There's one. Here's a pretty floral thing. And what if we use a little bit of lace on one of them too? Maybe this one has some lace across there. Gosh, time flies. I was thinking, you know, I might be on here for a half hour or so. It's been an hour. Okay, so there's that. And one more little something something. Here's some, I don't know if these are supposed to be buttons. I don't know, but we're going to use it. Right there. Okay, so now we've got three little envelopes, and we'll tuck something in there. Need something a little bit different. But you get the point. I'll find something, little something to tuck in there. Okay, so since my battery's going dead, I am going to call it a night on this. I might work on it a little bit more. And we need to definitely get some bling in here as well. So that'll be my next thing that I want to do. This dry. Put this over here. Next thing that I want to do and show you guys is getting some bling in it too. Okay, so hope you have a good night. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I would sure appreciate it if you like what I'm doing, if you would subscribe to my channel, and then also, you know, find me over on Facebook too. I would love to see you there. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.